All right, friends, real quick, off memory, F1 qualifying recap from last night. We'll go back to P1. P1 ran for 20 minutes. Um, was it Sainz? Sainz ran over manhole cover. The frame of the manhole cover was coming up. Just to let you know how much downforce these cars have. The cars were pulling it up, the frame of the manhole cover, and it ruined the bottom cap of his car. Chassis too, I think if I remember correctly. These have been late nights. I'm working a lot during the day, so this is all off memory. I didn't take notes. It's just been kind of an off weekend for me in F1. Q2, I didn't. No, not Q2. P2, I didn't watch. It was delayed till 2:30 in the morning. Don't remember the results from that. I didn't watch P3 either. Yesterday was a long day at work also. But anyways, Q1. Big surprise for Q1. McLaren didn't even make it out of Q1. But they talked to the CEO engineer. Can't remember which one. But he said slow corners are really not their strong suit, and Las Vegas is full of it. I mean, you gotta slow down. So these straightaways are huge in Las Vegas, and you gotta slow down these corners a ton. So I guess he was it wasn't a surprise to him, but for the F1 world, it kind of was. Q2, the big surprise is Perez. We're in the pits with like 3 or 4 minutes left, thinking he was safe. He got knocked down, so he didn't make it out of Q2. Neither did Lewis Hamilton. Chatter on his radio was he was going as fast as he can go. So this race does not look good for Lewis. Let's see here. Leclerc is on pole. Verstappen's second, but that's because was it Sainz? Sainz was found out to use an additional power unit element, so he qualified second, but he had a 10 position penalty. So that puts Verstappen in P2 for the start of the race. So there goes your drama for the race. Verstappen has pretty much clear raceway in front of him for the start. So my prediction is he hits that first turn, he's gone for the race. So it's just a race for second now. Russell's third. Russell's looking pretty good. Is it Russell or is it Perez that noticing watching the qualifying didn't have real high end elite speed? Can't remember which one. I want to say it was Russell. Russell's doing fairly well in sector 2, which is coming into the long straight, the Vegas Strip. Other than that, it looks like Verstappen is going to run away with this, although he seemed to be slower, but in the Q1 and Q2. But maybe it was just him getting used to the track. This is a cold temp track. We're looking at temperature for the track being 60 degrees. So even on the soft tires, it's going to be slick and it's going to be fun for the fans, but it's going to be probably a little nerve-wracking for the drivers. Maybe Leclerc gets up there with Verstappen and gives us something to watch for P1 for the race. And maybe Verstappen gets some TV time, because watching these races, they didn't even show Verstappen until the end. They show him in the beginning and then in the end. Maybe someone helps him out and gives him some TV time. But other than that, I mean, that's drama. The only drama we've had is the manhole cover frame coming up. They had to kick fans out of the grandstands first night of practice because the shift for the guards for the grandstands was ending. So that's not really drama, but that's pretty funny. McLaren doesn't make it out. Norris and Piastri, they don't make it out first round they don't make it out Q1. Lewis Hamilton, man, that's my dude, and he's just, I don't know what's going on with him. Russell's looking strong. Um, Verstappen's going to win. Leclerc may give him a run. Other than that, that's it for recap and qualifying. Races tonight at 1 a.m. my time. All day college football and then F1. Maybe I'll take notes. So I'm a little more organized with this. Got the Michigan game going in the background. I'll jump around them, but oh well. Big names change their signs every game. Not a big deal. Get on with life. Let Michigan go. Harbaugh is probably going to be gone all next year. Get over it. Ohio State fans, get over it. I mean, you knew they knew Ohio State knew Michigan had their signs last year and even changed their signs and didn't do nothing for them. So we'll see. 8 days. We'll see what Michigan and Ohio State where they stand with each other. But anyways, didn't mean to get off on that rabbit trail. But hopefully we got some drama coming for the Las Vegas race. Sorry guys. Like and subscribe. I'm just trying to get my my solo recaps going. We do on my channel with my son. We do WWE recaps as well. So I say a lot for right now. I'm just tired. It's been long, 2 or 3 days. Michigan's down 3-0. McCarthy's not 100%. It don't look like. Good thing they got Corum though. College football is my stuff. It's just a lot to take notes on. And my opinions, where I live, I make a lot of Ohio State fans. I make them mad. I with this whole Michigan sign stealing thing, it's like you can't do it in person, but if you can find it on YouTube or watch their games and steal their signs, that's okay. I mean, whatever. Get over it. Move on. Change your signs every week, like most big programs do. Michigan, he's not going to score. Corum's a good back. He's just a little. He's not top end speed. I'm not going to say he's slow because obviously he's in. He's playing for Michigan. He's not slow. Yeah, just get over it. Move on. I'm tired of hearing it. Harbaugh got suspended for the rest of the year. Don't lose to him this year. Then Ohio State, you can't afford to. You cannot afford to lose to Michigan this year, especially they get caught cheating. They all do it. My opinion is on this. The Big Ten probably told Harbaugh, "Hey, you take suspension, and we'll lay off you," because the Big Ten probably don't want to let out in the air that more Big Ten schools were cheating. I mean, it'll fuel the fire. Like, okay, so why are we punishing Harbaugh this stringent for when we knew all this other stuff was going on? The NCAA is taking their time, but they're always slow. But I'm feeling that they're finding out more and more schools are cheating, and you don't want to let out there your golden schools are cheating, and we'll never know. I mean, that's just the way I feel. I mean, they already have the evidence that Michigan cheated. What's taking so long? Either kick Harbaugh out of college football or don't. You've been trying for years. Three runs to Corum in a row. They can't stop him, man. Which I think is smart for Michigan to do. They need to run Corum, save Anthony Edwards' legs for the Ohio State game. They're going to need that speed. Anyway, sorry, back to Formula One. Let's go Leclerc. Let's go Magnussen. Let's go Russell. Somebody other than Verstappen win a race. Give me someone else on P1. Good night. Like it's nice to live in watching the greatness of Verstappen. I love it. I grew up watching. Who were some of the greats? Schumacher. My dad was a Schumacher fan. Schumacher was great. I mean, I've never seen anything like Verstappen. Never. But then again, I didn't watch F1 through my teenage years and through my 20s. So I might have missed somebody. But Verstappen to me is like if you ever watch motocross, what's his name? Bubba Stewart. James Bubba Stewart. he's like that. It's just the dominance and speed is just it's there, and you're like, man, even his teammate Perez can't find it. Your teammate, you're getting the same technology, and Perez can't even find it. That's when you know like it's the driver. The car has a lot to do with it. The driver has even more. Just like last night, Russell and Lewis. Russell, P3. I mean, qualified P4, but Sainz got docked 10 points. But Russell just seems to be a better driver than Lewis Hamilton right now. Sad, Lewis is my guy. I like Sargent too. Sargent's American, so I follow him. But I like Lewis. Lewis is my dude. Michigan touchdown. On that, let's go. Someone else other than Verstappen night. Verstappen, I'm not against you, dude. I just want to see somebody else win. 1 a.m. Las Vegas.